Welcome to the June edition of the EVS Rundown. Today we have a great lineup of shows at the Mady Centre for the Performing Arts. Let's kick off the rundown with a world premiere satire musical.
I remember that there is a satire musical that is closing on June 1st, 2013.
Indeed, let's review the information. Between May 23rd and June 1st, 2013, Talk is Free Theatre presents Scenes from the Bathhouse. This show based on the short stories of Mikhail Zoshenko and adapted by the company. Single tickets are $33 plus the HSD. I shall now read a synopsis about this satire musical show.
Okay, read away.
Mikhail Zoshenko's comical short stories appeared in daily newspapers and were read by millions in the Soviet Union during the 1920s and 30s, making him the most widely read satirist of the 20th century. Written in a crisp, colorful first-person style, they usually dwelt on the mundane and somewhat absurd problems of the day, but occasionally skirted forbidden political topics. These hilarious stories find renewed significance from the Canadian perspective of today in this comic rom musical.
That sounds great. Thank you for reviewing the show. I also remember that Soundtracks is happening on May 27th and 28th, 2013 at 8 p.m. I remember that tickets are $25.
You have a great memory about this show. You have told everyone across the UMN about the concert. Since we got all the loose ends for May done, let's now move on.
Sounds great. I am very excited to see this next piece of EVS.
Between June 6th and 8th, the Kiwanis Youth Theatre presents The Eye of the Sun, written and produced by Barrie's local playwright Robert Newby. Tickets are $18 for the adults and $15 for the students and seniors. I shall now read the synopsis about the show.
Okay, read away.
Kara, a young warrior of the ancient Mayan people of Central America, is chosen to watch over the largest, most brilliant jewel in the world. The gem, named the Eye of the Sun, is sacred to the people of the sun and resides in an honored place in their temple. But when it is stolen by the evil serpent people who live in the surrounding jungle, Kara the warrior must either retrieve it and return it to its place in the temple or pay for it with his life.
Sounds like a great show. I love to see Kara in the EVS.
Speaking of Kara, Us Robots can give you a 25% discount on your tickets. Please memorize the promo code. I shall say the number 5 times.
Okay.
The promo code is 2234, 2234, 2234, 2234. The promo code is 2234. Please memorize this number and say it when you purchase your tickets for The Eye of the Sun.
That sounds like a great deal at the EVS.
Next up on the agenda is an exciting concert. On June 14, 2013 at 8 p.m., First Stage Productions presents Untapped at the Mady. Tickets are $20. I shall now read a synopsis about the concert.
Okay, read away.
Please welcome to the Mady stage for the first time 4 musical acts who perform locally with their unique style and songwriting. They are Rob Tompkinson, Chris Conley, Sue Wood and Rick Groves. They will perform small sets on their own, giving you 4 shows in one. Each brings their own style and untapped talent for your enjoyment.
Sounds great.
Hello folk music fans across the UMN. On June 15, 2013 at 8 p.m., the Barrie Folk Society presents the Juno award-winning vocal group DALA. Tickets are $32.50 in advance or $37.50 at the door. I recommend you to purchase your tickets in advance to save $5. I shall now read a synopsis about this award-winning vocal group.
Okay, read away.
The Barrie Folk Society is thrilled to present DALA Juno nominees and winners of the 2010 Canadian Folk Music Award for Vocal Group of the Year, Amanda Walther and Sheila Carbine of DALA write and sing in harmony, best described as angelic. These two best friends met in their high school music class in 2002. They have since released 5 albums, and toured extensively across North America. Darlings of the Canadian music scene, DALA are now poised to bring their fresh brand of acoustic pop music to the world. Drawing upon influences like the Beatles, Joni Mitchell, Neil Young and Bob Dylan, DALA write songs that are both catchy and insightful. Amanda's ethereal soprano voice blends seamlessly with Sheila's velvety alto, creating the lush harmonies that have become their trademark.
Sounds great. I saw this group at the Mariposa Folk Festival. This sounds great that they will be performing at the Mady Centre.
Last but not least, on June 20, 2013, at 7:30 p.m., Women and Children's Shelter of Barrie presents the Vagina Monologues.
This sounds like an adult-oriented piece of EVS. I remember talking about this show back in April. I heard that it was rescheduled to June 20th.
Tickets to the Vagina Monologues are $27.50. Do not forget the EVS opens at 6 p.m. for silent auction and wine. I will now take a moment to read the synopsis about the monologue night.
Okay, read away.
In 1996, the Vagina Monologues began as a one-woman show, a series of character-driven pieces, each revealing a different woman's experience with topics such as sex, love, tenderness, embarrassment, cruelty, pain and pleasure. As the show increased in popularity, it began to be performed by an ensemble of actresses. Barrie's own Vagina Monologues is being performed by several women in our community that you already know. Come celebrate fabulous women in our community. Theater can be a voice for change. It can be a call to action. This is a fundraiser for the Women and Children's Shelter of Barrie.
Sounds great. I love to support the local women and children's shelter.
Us robots love to keep everyone across the UMN aware of what's happening at our local theater.
Another great lineup coming to the Mady Centre for the Performing Arts. Can you remind everyone across the UMN where the Mady Centre is located?
The Mady Centre is located at 1 Dunlop Street West, Barrie, Ontario. If you like to buy tickets to see scenes from the bathhouse, soundtracks, The Eye of the Sun, Untapped at the Mady, DALA, and the Vagina Monologues, you can order your tickets online at theaters.barrie.ca. Or call the Uptown Box Office at 705-739-4228. All online orders are subject to a service charge. I will post the links and information about all 6 shows in the description box below the video screen. Do not forget you can purchase your tickets in person at the Uptown Box Office, within the walls of the Mady Centre.
Great information. We should go to the EVS more often.
This now concludes our rundown for June of 2013. We like to remind you that Theatre by the Bay will be presenting Romeo and Juliet at Heritage Park between July 8th and 26th, 2013. Crazy for You between August 8th and 30th of 2013, and Much Ado About Nothing between August 19th and 31st. Us robots will have a special show devoted on Theatre by the Bay soon. Robots out, Barrie, Ontario.